My beautiful people, my name is Mike LaBelle, and today, my friends, we have the Weekend League recap. We talk about the squad, the good, the bad, the ugly, the player reviews, the gameplay on display, and lots of opinions. Subjectivity. If you enjoy these, make sure to drop a thumbs up that tells me bring out more recaps. Give me the play-by-play. All that good material. And in the comment section, and I'm thinking for a video here, I've got 3 questions. Number 1, top 5 team of the season FUT items, period. Number 2, most overpowered. Number 3, most underrated. Answer those questions. Did you hear me? Oh, you're checking out the merchandise and box. These are back in stock, clean, crisp, perfect quarantine pickup, ASAP, 20% off. You can keep checking it out. Got the sleeve, the no signal joint. Hold on, run one of those right now. I keep getting asked on the live stream, Mike, you look a little bit leaner. What have you been doing during the quarantine? That's what you're seeing on screen. It's not a sponsored video. Not that it matters, because I only advertise or partner up with companies that I believe in and that I use their products. Now, I want to get that out of the way. The reason I'm saying it's not sponsored is because I don't have an extraordinary discount code or application to get you hooked up. I got the default. I can give you $20. It'll also, of course, save me $20, but it's your standard. Here you go. Everyone has access. This is Freshly. It's what I've been using. I'm ordering 12 meals per week. If you get the 6 meals with the $20 off, it's only $40. That's cheaper than Chipotle, and it delivers at your door. I'm not going to grocery stores. I live in New York City. That might be the most dangerous place to pop into, even though I will say it's very difficult to find toilet paper that you can order. If you have a link for that or a discount code, maybe Dirty Mike is making a return. You see the meals, by the way. That's what they look like. Taste amazing, healthy. That's why I'm doing this, because it's been working. The food tastes great. I'm staying inside, staying indoors. I'm all about that. Here you go. Give 20, get 20. I'll put this code in the description. And if you've used Freshly, what did you think? Without further ado, let's talk about beef. We aren't clickbaiting. I'm not holding it up. I get right into the prime content, what you came here for. The beast, the monster, the return of Suarez. That's right, not Suarez. Suarez. This man has transitioned, converted. He's a predator. He's abusive. He's aggressive. He's relentless. He's not letting up. Taking no prisoners. Don't believe me? They don't believe me? 30 goals, 24 assists, 1 weekend league with 3-star skills. He will bite, bump, mash, finish, and disrupt the defense. Dragbacks, wait for it, let it brew. Ben Yedder-esque. Same level, twisting and turning and maneuvering and being crafty, all encompassing. I'm not sure how many superlatives I can give team of the season Suarez or Suarez. He's really that good. 10 out of 10. Did you hear me? 10 out of 10. Big goals, ugly goals, precise moments, boxing people out, his attacking positioning, the momentum, the ability to hold off players. I was bumping center backs, bumping fullbacks. They never had a chance. I was the bus, and I was tired of people driving it. I wish he had a 5-star weak foot. That's all I'm going to throw in there. Martin Odegaard. Many of you will ask. He wasn't a stat room stuffer. I played a 4-4-2, so he's one of my wingers. Never gets tired. Had that creativity that I anticipated. If you saw my previous video where I discussed every single player in team of the season La Liga, ranking them top to bottom. Odegaard, he gets busy. He can wiggle. He can work. He has the skill moves. 8 goals, 4 assists, some big goals. And he was wonderful to have for short corners. I kept winning that early matchup. If you're good at short corner kicks, you often have to challenge that first defender. Once you beat the first defender, then you can lay it off, go to the back post, even resurface or recycle, and you can start from the top of the box. But it's all about being able to win that initial 50-50. He was able to generate many tough angles, maybe a little unorthodox. People aren't used to left footers. Pretty deceptive with some of his touches, just his general movements and the feints. And a lot of you will say he only has a 3-star weak foot. Now, I want to give you some knowledge. If you have weak foot concerns, the big key, does that player have the characteristic, the trait outside of the boot? Being able to take shots with the outside of the boot. Because the reason that's important, he can hit the trivela shots on those near posts. So you don't necessarily need his right foot. If he's on the near post, he hits it with his left instead. You get that same natural swinging motion in the ocean. That's the potion for a success story. Vinicius Jr., right off the rip. Deadeye is the wave. You want that. Finishing, I didn't have to second guess and he was a creator. 5 goals, 13 assists, played as a left midfielder. Both Odegaard and Vinicius were capable of lasting full matches, 90 minutes. They had enough stamina. I was a little bit disappointed with some of the unexpected mistouches from Vinicius, or they just weren't as precise as I anticipated, especially if the connection got a little more suspect. Exceptional attacking positioning, and he's a good pickup at this price point. And I'm just gonna throw it out there, I'm a fan of the FUT Shapeshifters movement this year. The introduction of Shapeshifters has really worked. I've used many of them in different starting 11s, whether it's division rivals, weekend league, playing against friends, you name it. And I've been able to incorporate more players, and it's made sense, and I've got the chemistry, and I'm happy about it. Striker number 2. You might already know how I feel about Griezmann. And please don't pick up team of the season Griezmann. It's not that he's not in that upper echelon or that he's not going to perform, but Griezmann has the juice already. His issue is all about his weak foot. It's the major liability, and you can go get the upgraded stats, but it's not going to make you healthier. I don't know if I brought that back around whatsoever. You want this Griezmann. 5-star weak foot. He performs, and he gives you that added oomph. He's dynamic. And if you're playing upper tier, high level FIFA, you need this. There's a lot more buildup that goes into the mix, and you got to have somebody that has the ability to shoot with both feet. You could turn left. You could turn right. You can hit a volley. Power? Yes. Innovation? Yes. Quality movement? Yes. 26 goals, 15 assists. Stats do not lie. And this Griezmann is special. Anyone who's used them, I know they will co-sign me. If not, please, I want to see the formation, tactics, what went wrong. Where do you place throughout a weekend league? Griezmann can fit into so many squads so easily and add value, instant value. Just like when you make ramen noodles, instant production. You got something ready to go. 2-3 minutes. He's already made a difference. Man, I'm revved up today. Mendy in the midfield. Reiterating, 4-4-2. This is a center mid for me. Gifted on the defensive end. Not a problem. Not a liability. Makes a difference. And I will say this early. I've always had pretty solid weekend league performances with Mendy in the midfield. So he gives you a certain level of comfort and reliability in that position. I just built him up so you know I'm going to tear him down just a tad bit. Offensively, I never get anything. He had 1 goal, 4 assists. It's not even about the production from a statistical standpoint, but his actual turning is so slow. I know that I'm not going to score goals with Mendy, that I'm not going to get into attacking positions on the pitch. I know that he's going to struggle to beat other midfielders offensively. Maybe not defensively. Once you get him with the ball, he is not turning quick enough. He feels clunky. He feels like a center back turning in the midfield, at least when he has the ball. He's got that at his feet. It doesn't feel smooth. It's not natural. It's not silky. He's not like a winger or a wing back. Definitely not a center attacking mid or a striker. And I'm not saying that's his role, but I want to make sure that I throw that disclaimer into this conversation. If you need a holding mid, Mendy is fantastic. But if you want a true box-to-box, back and forth, goal scoring, gives you that offensive capability, Mendy is not that player. And I notice it because I often have him paired up with somebody who does that and gets the job done. Speaking of, team of the season, De Jong. Ooh, very similar to this team of the year variation, and that makes me happy. 10 goals, 12 assists. Big time goals. Steps into space, and he really has it all. The physical, the passing, the intricacies, the ability to make those quick turns in big moments, key moments. And I keep stressing turning because in order to penetrate the midfield, on the offensive end, you have to be able to create gaps. And people park that bus. They get in the bus. They ride the bus. They don't even go to school. Just get in the bus. The bus ain't going anywhere. Staying put. One of the best midfielders in FIFA 20. And it's going to stay like that. He's trotting forward like an ambitious rabbit. He's elegant, yet graceful. He's powerful, yet explosive. Total package. What I would recommend is using him as your floater center mid. So if you're playing a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-4-2, you got 2 center mid pairings. Don't have De Jong at stay back. He's the one that's going to step into the space. He's going to progress your attack. He's got the curve. He's got the vision, the dimes, the delivery, the 1v1s, the power, the preciseness, the in and outs, the movement, the timing, just everything. This is going to be quicker with the defense. But I got to give a shout out to team of the season, Robertson. One of the most underrated and underappreciated team of the season FUT items, period. And it's because we've already seen his team of the year. This man is quiet. He's professional, but he's back and forth. And the reason I really enjoyed Robertson, and I've used a few different left backs the last few weekends. He's easily been the best if you want to compare previous videos or previous squads. He's very quick. He's aggressive. He steps into a lot of the passing lanes, but if he gets beat, he keeps running back. He's going to track back. You're going to get at least a second chance. And he matches up well versus primetime attackers. And a lot of fullbacks, even a lot of center backs, don't always do that. And if you watch me play, I don't park it. I don't sit with a big back line. I'm not waiting. I'm not passive. I'm aggressive. I'm going for you right at that half field mark. I want to play the game of FIFA the way that I envisioned it. Aggressive, heavy chance creation, and some of that needs a little bit of track back, some recovery, because I'm going for it. I want to risk it for the biscuits. I want all the biscuits. Next, Virgil van Dijk, gold version. We talk about him every single week. Hard to get rid of. Pretty affordable at this point in the game. You know what you're going to get. There's no surprises with Virgil van Dijk. I don't care what version. And yes, if you can get the 99, is he going to make a bigger difference? Is he going to change the way that you play FIFA? Yes, of course. Even if you don't touch the controller, he's doing it all for you. We know that AI assistance is the real deal, and he is a big body. When you're building up a wall and linking logs, that's Virgil. If he runs for president, vote for him. Next to him, Team of the Year, De Ligt. Also talked about every single week. He's untradeable for me. Hard to get rid of. Is he the best center back in the game or one of the best? He is definitely at that top tier, but because of all these new releases, new FUT items, I'd probably rather have them. Give me Varane. Give me Ramos. Give me Diego Carlos. All of these new Team of the Season releases, promos, I'll take them. But De Ligt has the majority of what you're looking for. I wish he was a little more of a big body. He doesn't feel like Virgil on the pitch. And I'm not sure that 85 pace is legit. There's a couple moments where De Ligt looks suspect. Didn't release the passes, didn't recover properly, just fell down, looked intimidated, scared of the big moments. You've also seen Sergio Ramos. I'd still recommend playing this FUT item as a center back, no doubt. I use him as a fullback. He's capable. I like what he brings to the table. I like his defensive awareness, his balance. He can play ambitiously when you want to go forward. He's not going to be the most creative. He doesn't have those skill moves. He's not a wing back. And that's because he's really meant to be a center back in FIFA. And if you have the Team of the Season version and you already have him as a center back position, a lot of people play this fullback, move him over to a center back. Ramos is certified somebody that is endgame. Goalkeepers, I'm about tired of Van der Sar. He's solid, but I just want to try out somebody new. We've had a couple new goalkeepers. I see that Ter Stegen. I'm interested. I want to give them a roll through, which means next weekend might be the end or an early retirement for De Ligt, which would allow me to move my goalkeeper, shift some things around. We'll see. When I'm investing the coins that I have on deck, I really want to invest those coins in the attacking players so I can give you guys more of a review. I can give you the gameplay. I can put on a clinic on Twitch. Speaking of Twitch, been streaming 5 or 6 times a day. Twitch.tv/Mike LaBelle. Join that. If you appreciate the content, you already know what to do. It's free to subscribe. I'm happy to have you here. If you have any questions about anything, whether we're talking overpowered, underrated, top 5s, content that's going out on the channel, feedback, I like all of it. And I keep the energy on the up and up. That's what it's all about. I appreciate you lovely folks. Stay safe, stay inside, and I have a lot more content come for you ASAP.